this is gonna be a this is gonna be a new type of video. I never really talk about the games I play, and this is gonna be the first time I do said thing, mainly because I want to give all of you my thoughts on it from my personal experiences from it ever since I first played as a kid up until my adulthood. So, one thing I will I'm letting you know now that this is just my personal opinion and experiences. Not, I'm not speaking for anybody else. So, one thing I do have a major problem with the game is part of the community. Like some people in the community are just not that they're just that you should not associate with them because some of them are toxic as all heck, and like I I become speechless. You Because here I am thinking, oh, the community is so good. Though the main part of the community would be the PvP aspect of it. I feel like it's mostly PvP. Like the game is starting to become more PvP focused with the added spell sets that are coming in. I'll even show you what said spell come into the game. Right? I personally wouldn't use this for PvE, mainly because using them in PvE just wastes time when when you're trying to quest and you want to get a world done quickly. Well, not speedrunning, but you just want to get a world done because you don't like the world and you don't have enough crowns for packs. Like, see the weaknesses, like the now school weaknesses. Like, what am I even gonna What even am I gonna use this for? Like, what am I gonna use this for? It's basically the opposite of the school blade. And I'm gonna give you a little example. Hang on, I'm actually gonna check something too while I'm at it. Could we sharpen said weakness? I don't know. I'm gonna check. We can't, then we can't. But I'm just saying, like, even if we could, I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, you're gonna take off, like, said school's damage, but is it worth doing though while you're questing? I highly doubt it. Because as I said before, I feel like the game is starting to become more PvP focused and less PvE, like it used to be back then. Because I remember back when I first started, PvP really wasn't completely that around yet. Like PvP was fairly new, but a lot of people were mostly questing, and farming gear. Okay, yeah, nope, you cannot. Okay, you cannot sharpen the weaknesses. That's kind of that's kind of that sucks. That kind of sucks because he can't stack. Like what? Like what is this gonna do? Like what's that gonna do? Watch. Hang on. I know it has a fire spell in there. Oh, there we go. Like what is this gonna do? Virtually nothing. I don't understand. I really don't. It's I don't know. Like I wish I knew. It it makes it virtually makes no sense to use whatsoever. Just don't use it. Whatever you do, don't use it. This is coming from personal experience. Well, because the just now part, but like it if mobs don't if mobs use different school spells compared to what you just casted or said school mob, it no, don't use it. One thing I do like though is that like let's say you have a wizard, which I kind of like this. Like let's say you have a low level friend that doesn't want to have struggle with damage. You can buy monsters here, or better yet, gargantuan. I would get gargantuan and not monstrous. I know gargantuan is more expensive, but I would prefer that instead to get. To be honest, because 250 damage, that's actually good. That's better compared to 175. But here's one thing that I will say. Like, here's what I think about fire though, because I'm also forgot to mention that I'll be adding schools into fire though. Here's what a basic fire deck should look like. Like, let's say you're a low level, right? Hang on. Do I even? No, I do not have that gear at all. Okay. Personally, I Here's what a deck setup should look like. The moment you get, because I would prefer to get, I like to get strong, then giant first before monstrous. But if you're, like, let's say you're a level 60 some wizard with monstrous. Here's what your deck should look like for mobs or bosses. I'm saying this from personal experience. You do the fire dragon as the initial hit. If you don't kill with two blades on you, or technically three, depending on what goes on. But the moment you get sharpened blade, for bosses, just fire dragon, detonate. Well, I would also use like an aura spell too. But anyway, you get the idea. Um, but honestly, personally, just like you can do your own play style. Hey, I don't care really. That's just a recommendation from me to you. If you have a four pick, that is. Sorry, Death in Life, you gotta farm for yours or try to get packs for it. Um, wait. Honestly, just here's some personal advice or something. I don't remember if it should be classified as advice or not. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. Don't just try to solo everything. I'm speaking from personal experience here. Like the first few worlds, yeah, you could solo easily. But once you get into later worlds, find a questing buddy. Like you could probably solo Arc 1 if you wanted. Potentially Arc 2. I wouldn't recommend that. And just look up gear guides. Don't just buy random gear. Like, don't just go for random gear and have a really big deck that fills the entire deck. Don't do that. Please. You do not want that. Oh, what was I doing again? Oh, right. I was, yeah, right. I was telling you about my thoughts about the game. That's right. So, the game has a lot of pros and cons to it. Like, the community can be really good. Some of the quests are also good, I have to say. I have to admit that. That is one thing I will admit, which is one thing I could definitely say. That's a full, that is a full send off. That's a full send right there. But, like, um, like, I don't know. It's just, like, the game kind of died on me for a while. So that's why I didn't necessarily play the game as often as I used to. Though I will give it credit for one thing. I will give it credit for a few things. The spell animations is good. I will say that. That I will say. That is one thing I definitely will say about it. Like the spells, the pet training, basically a lot of the game. What I feel like it's heavily focusing on is the teamwork aspect because teamwork, well, obviously makes the dream work. And when it comes to questing, follow my advice when I say this. Don't try to act like you're the smartest player on the team, okay? And say, oh, this boss does this when the boss doesn't do certain action that you said that the boss does. And then act like, oh, I knew it didn't do that, haha. Because that just makes you look awful. Like it doesn't give you a good reputation in the game. Be humble about it. Admit your mistakes here and there with the game, please. Like I cannot stress this enough. I Because I used to be that kind of person that would just act all intelligent, then later it fails on me. Don't do that, please. You don't need to do that. You don't need to act all superior. Just, you don't need to do that. You really don't. Just, I genuinely cannot stress that enough. I don't like it when people do that and they act like they're better than everyone else. Those kinds of people right there, right? It's the kind of people. Like, just, I cannot stress enough. I genuinely can't stress that enough. It sucks dealing with those kind of players. And if you are that type of player, please, by all means, stop what you're doing and think. And if you complain and say, why don't people want to play with me? Why do they leave after I say this, and this? It's because they don't want to quest with you they say because they leave because you act like that. You act all arrogant. Enough of it. All right? We're a community. We need to act like we need to act like one. I'm sorry, but we need to. We help each other out when we need to. Like, it's just it genuinely it genuinely irritates me to deal with those players. I know I'm starting to rant on, and I'm sorry, but I feel like I have to because I it, it just the players that are like the players I appreciate are the ones that just don't act all high and mighty and think they can just do what they want. Like, if you're that kind of player, just stop for a moment. Just please take some time and think about your actions. But yeah, one thing I don't like, another thing I don't, that's a pain to do is gear farming. Like farming for certain gear sets or farming for certain gear in general. Just remember everyone, we're a community. It's time we act like one. Normally I joke around, but this, this toxicity within this community from a lot of different players, whether it be the hall monitors to just people that just don't take accountability for what they do. Like, if someone doesn't, let's say someone does a puzzle wrong, don't don't just go after them and say, "You weren't supposed to do that. You should have just let me do it." No, 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 no. What you should do, what we should really do, especially with the new players, is help them out. We're supposed to help the new players out and give them a reason to want to play the game. We, as a community, should be welcoming, kind towards the new people, the new and old. Being a community means that we should help each other out no matter what, whether albeit we are kids or adults who've played the game, who just started out or played for a long while. So I want you all to think about this. I mean, think about it. The ones that are being toxic, please, please quit it. Please knock that off. We're here to help people learn, not to ruin other people, not to ruin their experience. Me, as a veteran player, I I can't stress this enough. Back when I helped, back when I first started, I've dealt with the toxic players that said, "No, you don't do this. You don't do this. You do that." Da 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 da. I There have been times where I didn't know exactly what to do, so I tried to look online for it and try to find answers. All because me personally, wanted a better experience with the game. Not just from, and this is coming all from personal experience too. If you all had a fire wizard named Dakota Firesword who was very nice, that was me, who helps you out. and I never once left. I remembered, I try my best to remember all of you and remember all of the ones that I've helped. So if you're one of the people who I've helped before in Team Up or well, Team Up in dungeons, like farmable dungeons, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to show you how to do things and the good strategies when you didn't know how to do it. And I wanted to, and I want to thank the ones that helped me out in getting the knowledge that I have now, especially with like the farmable dungeons. I want to thank you all who helped and supported me along that path, along the journey to being a better Wizard 101 player. I I'm thankful for this community that I have to guide me and show me the ropes because without you, I wouldn't be where I am today without you. So thank you again. I just want to, another thing I want to say about this game is that a lot of the players are indeed good and are nice. So if you're new to the game or if you want to try it out for the first time, you can let me know down in the comments and tell me how you feel and what you wish. All because I care about you all. I care about this. I care about the community and its players. I want to thank KI for creating this beautiful game that I grew up with, well, that I grew up playing. I cannot, I can't thank you all enough for this wonderful community that I've experienced in my life. This game has taught me so much without me even realizing it. It taught me the value of asking for help if needed, and it also helped me realize that the that there are players out there that are willing to help out if needed. And for that, I thank you. All of you have been there for me practically since day one, and I cannot thank you all enough for that. An extra thing I like about this game are the ability to train up pets. Yes, it's stressful trying to hatch, but you know what? I'm glad. This game alone has given me really good memories that I never wish to forget. So I just want to say again, you have all been amazing. I can't stress it enough. Those that have helped me along the way. The Wizard 101 YouTubers helped me gain the knowledge that I have now. The players themselves helped me. This everyone in the community has helped me so much. I want to thank you all. Um, I just I know I'm doing astrology while doing this, and I apologize, but you know what? Might as well do astrology while I do this. Anyway, because who wants to just want like who just wants to run around in the commons or throughout the spiral and just commentate? Not me. One thing that is definitely clear that I have tried to make very, very clear. Like all those that have helped me along the way have earned my respect. So basically, my main dislike about it, about this game, is the toxic players and the ones who just leave after one fight of the dungeon. Well, Darkmoor, mostly against Yevgeny. Those that have really helped me out, I wouldn't have gone as far as I am without you guys. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. The community, now it's starting to become a wholesome community, slowly but surely. Now, my one focus about the game that I want to focus on is the is some of the aspects of the game. That being the the PV, like the combat, choosing your own school, character customization, really great. I love it. I love that completely. I really do. That is really cool right there, and that I love so much. Another thing I love is the world building and the story. even though some of the storyline in the game is just filler of the game. It's just a filler of the world because why? I don't know. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it now. I happen to enjoy all of this. Just I'm gonna take a walk to memory lane. Yes, starting off with Wizard City. Well, main it's okay. Basically, all of Wizard City is basically gonna be go down memory lane or something. I don't know. If you want a memory lane, like if you want to take a trip around memory lane with me at some point in the future, do let me know in the comments. I one thing I do enjoy is the world building, customization, the the combat scenarios, storyline, basically all of that. I love that so much. And some of the characters are also pretty good too. I like those too. What I don't like, the toxic players, the players that just leave mid dungeon if they don't get a certain item, or if they do get a certain item, it doesn't matter. Um, like just doing one a random thing, like just doing your own thing or being AFK and then just report. Like that's technically abuse of the report button, people. Come on. The report thing is there for a reason. I like the gardening too. I like the side things that you could do, but other than that, the game's really good, in my opinion. If you want to try it for yourself, go onto the official website, get to install it, install the game launcher, and if you want to go to test realm, get the test realm build too, like the test realm launcher as well. Anyway, that will be all for today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe and click that bell notification for when I upload a new video when I can. I have been your host, Gabe the Gamer of Epic Proportions. I hope you're all having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, and or night, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And as always, thank you so much for all the fun memories with this game. This is going to those that helps me grow as a player. Part that's part of the community. I would like to thank the good people of this community. And as always, I will be signing out. Bye, everyone.